there, and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle and Little Orlean. See her? Little Orlean. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I hope it won't be your last. What am I here to share with you today? Well, guys, for a little while on YouTube, I've been seeing reverse coloring books, and specifically this one from Kendra Norton, and I had to get one for myself. I had to get one. So I've already, what this is the color is already laid down on the paper for you. It's like watercolor in different patterns and colors, combinations and things. And then you supply the line work. You look at the patterns of watercolor and you decide what you want to draw on that page. So for instance, let's see what it says. Hello, friend. Well, first it says, you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. And that quote is by Maya Angelou. Hello, friends. Welcome to my debut art book. I created this book after realizing that I wanted to improve my drawing skills and also to combine those skills with painting, one of my true loves. I landed on the idea of drawing on partially completed paintings because it gave me a place to start from. The blank page can be intimidating. The more I shared my creations, the more of my friends loved ones told me that they wanted to try it too. It made me realize that everyone can use a prompt or a boost sometimes. These watercolors are meant to inspire your inner artist to let loose. You can follow the shapes, outline them, draw inside them or around them, or change them with your pen and your ideas. I'd be thrilled if you take a photo of your pages as you create them and post them on Instagram with the hashtag the reverse coloring book. You'll get to see what I've created as well as many other reverse coloring masterpieces, and you'll become part of an inspiring community that loves celebrating connection through creativity. Stay well, and I hope to see you soon. Kendra Norton. P.S. Stay connected with me on Instagram at Kendra Norton to see what I am up to. And it's Kendra, Kendra, Norton, Norton, art. Kendra at Kendra Norton Art. Okay. Well, and then it gives you some ideas of how you can do the reverse coloring, the different things like outlining and all of that. It gives you some ideas, okay? And I've read all through that. And then the very first one is less intimidating than some of the other ones because it's very obviously a bouquet of flowers. But then you have ones that are less, there's quite a lot of flowers. But then there are ones that are less recognizable, like maybe the next one. Or say, what about this? What do you see in that image? I'm thinking if you drew some half circles, some dome shapes, you could make some jellyfish maybe. Then back to some that are a little more floral. And then we have some that are sort of bubbles. Oh, there's the ones I've done so far. I want to try this one pretty soon. So back to some bubbles. I'm not going to show you every page, but circles. And that one, you know, things like that are a little more challenging. And this one to me, people say it's a bowl of soup. I see a bowl of soup, but if I turn this right here into a handle, so here's the bowl, but over here is the handle, I can make it a big cup of coffee. So anyways, there's different color combination, like there's your cool tones. And the one before that is cool and warm, I guess, tones. Just trying to find, like, that one. Look at that one. I saw somebody turn those into goldfish, and I loved it. Then there's some that are a little more muddled. And some that are a little more, you know, solid lines with distinct colors. So there should be something for everyone. So I did a few. I started with, sorry, cat scratched me, it's itching. I wanted to start with one that was a little easier so I would be less intimidated. So I started first with a floral one, and I did mostly outlining. I don't know if you can see, I also did some like straight lines in the bubble parts, like rounded bubbly parts. So I had fun with that, and that got me feeling less intimidated. So the next one I tried had just the bubbles, and so I did a little Zentangling inside those bubbles. Some of them, I outlined all the bubbles, and then I did a little Zentangle in some of them, just enough, I felt. And then I said, hey, I should have turned those into planets. So there was another bubble one, and I turned it into planets. Again, just some of them. I left some of them plain so you could enjoy the, I don't know. I just didn't want it to be too close together. Did some shading on that. The shading's a little harder on this paper. The paper is a little glossy feeling, really smooth, and it's just a little harder to shade. This one, I saw trees, and I did some lines, diagonal lines and things to show like shading, to give it like some depth. And there's clouds behind the trees, and there's bushes at the bottom. Hopefully you're seeing what I saw. And then I decided to just do one that was totally abstract, and I don't know if you can see it, but this purple guy is sort of an alien bird. Some kind of weird alien bird. See him standing there in some alien flowers. And there's another little alien guy right here if you can see him. Went totally abstract with it, and he's just in a garden of alien, they're in a garden of alien flowers on some alien planet. That's what I saw. And then I did one again that was a lot easier to see the shapes and know what you're drawing. So I did some flowers. And then we're going to do just a little bit on a page to see how easy it is. So hopefully you saw this. Let me hold them farther back. Hopefully you can see the work I did on it. Hopefully my lines show up. Gives you an idea. I'm in no way, the best person that has done these, or some people draw really neat creatures and things in theirs. So I'm going to direct you down to the coloring book itself and grab a pen, and I'm just going to start doing a little bit of drawing on it. Again, there's a lot of things on my desk, and I'm doing the best I can here with the area that I have to work with, because if I take time to clean this all up, then I won't have time to film, because I've been unboxing and things for a couple of days, and I just haven't been able to take a break and put everything away where it needs to live, and it takes me a long time to make those decisions. So we're just winging it here and trying to work on top of the mess. Hang on. Alright, so I wish I had a top-down camera situation. I do not yet, but I hope to get one eventually. Let's see how this pen works. This will work well enough. It's not my Micron, it's not the pen I would use for this, and hopefully it doesn't smear on this paper. But we are just going to land on a page. Maybe we're going to work on that. So it's perforated, so it makes it really nice. You can just pull out the page you're working on, and it's a little easier to manage that way, in my opinion. I tried to do it in the book, and it wasn't as easy. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I know I can't direct it down and zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in a little. One day I will have a top-down camera situation going on, but right now we just have to go with what we have, right? Alright, so you just pick an area and start working. I feel inspired to start on these orange flowery looking things. So I'm going to give it a center. And right now, mostly I'm just drawing around the shapes that are there. I might have to put in an extra shape. And sometimes I got to put in a lot of shape. But I want to make a grouping of these little orange flowers. That's very basic, recognizable, like grade school kid flowers. Giving them extra petals because there's more orange around it that we can turn into petals. And then there's some little blue dots. We're just going around those. A couple of stems. In a leaf shape. And I see over here a nice red flower I'm going to try. Hopefully you can again, it's having that basic flower shape. Another one right here, and again, that's one that I'm going to have to just add the petals. Then we have some purple ones, and I'm going to give it more of a pointy, just because I want to change up the flower shape. There's another one of those orange ones. It's got bigger petals. More of the little purple ones that I'm giving pointy petals. I'm not doing the whole picture, guys, just a little bit, just to give you an idea of what I was doing. Another one. This would be easier if I was doing it on a flat surface, but I'm trying to hold it up so you can see. So anyhow, this is just to give you an idea of how, see what I have done. So I see this purple bunch, or the blue bunch sort of on a stem, and a bunch of little flowers kind of in a almost cone shaped, you know, bigger at the bottom and pointy at the top, and just some different basic kitty flower shapes. And I'm going to do that for the whole thing, and maybe I'll be back with you in a minute to show you the finished picture. Anyways, here is the finished picture. As you can see, I was talking about doing those blue flowers. Here's where some of them. So it's real fun to do these. You can see better here, I think, anyways, where I go around where the watercolor is and do, you know, all that black line work is mine. Here I did another one. Kind of wish I wouldn't have drawn around these areas and just done the flowers, but too late. It's on there now. So I really enjoy doing this reverse coloring. It takes less time really than coloring. It takes me forever to color a picture, and so I really enjoy coloring as well. But this is fun when you don't want to spend as much time, and it takes me forever to pick colors and all of that. So, and I do layer after layer after layer, you know, thin layers to build up color when I'm coloring. So it's nice here to just sort of mindlessly go around and put in the lines. I really enjoy it. So that gives you an idea. I should have brought in all the pictures and done a close-up like this of them, but you get the idea, I think. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. And let me know in the comments what you think. And please give me a big old thumbs up, because that would really help my channel. And please subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with others so maybe they might subscribe as well. And maybe they've never heard of reverse coloring, and maybe they would enjoy it as well. And thank you for watching and listening to me babble. And I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye, guys.